Radical.
Brian Starlord. I still have no clue who she is, but I will say, from your last upload, wasn't she calling you sexist or something? Isn't it sexist to say everyone who leaves a hate comment is a male that lives in their mom's basement? Like a female could never leave a hate comment. Well, yes, females, she-males, everybody. Anybody can leave hate comments. Anybody can leave critical comments. I'm sure that they probably do get some hate comments, sprinkle in with a lot of critical comments. I don't think they would be able to actually classify and be able to point that out. Someone like myself, I've had hate comments and I've had critical comments, so I could actually tell the difference. But I don't think they could, or even if they could, I don't think they would own up to it that they just basically get a lot of good critical comments. And yeah, I think she said that I was sexist or something. I forget. There was a lot of different insults she levied my way, which is, I mean, that's fine. That's her thing. Women, what you gonna do with them? What you gonna do with them? Right? All they're really good for is showing their feetsies in gaming thumbnail. Uh-oh. Now she's going to call me sexist. Warehouse Dave. So Scott the Wad is saying he got robbed of everything in his latest video. Presumably talking about his video game collection. Believe or disbelieve? Well, that's interesting, Warehouse Dave. I don't know. I think it's probably part of something that he's going to do in the future, possibly, or maybe he's kind of laying the groundwork for like a skit or something. If he did actually have a lot of things stolen, then that kind of sucks. I mean, I hate to hear about that, happening to anybody, specifically somebody that had a big collection like he did. But if I had to take a wild guess, I would say it's probably part of a skit. And you left some follow-ups talking about how he's going to try to get people to donate, because of the game theft. And then I said, well, Warehouse Dave, Scott the Waz is one of the very few people in certain circles that does not e-bag, unless something happens drastic and he starts. I mean, I'm not saying that people can't, stop e-bagging or start e-bagging, but I think this is probably part of a skit, Now, if it was Camelot 331, then I'm like, okay, fuck, don't believe that guy. He's just trying to have an angle to get some money for something, Red Strass 97. Really? Never thought of it like that. Would DC really act stupid on purpose? Would people continue to support him no matter what he does and says, even if people say he is wrong? Man, I just don't get people on here that support these guys. You're asking me if Dreamcast guy would act stupid on purpose. I would verify that the man, again, I've said this for years, his actual real voice, check his early uploads out. He is changing his voice. He goes to the trouble of changing his voice. So if he's going to do that, it's not beyond him to actually act stupid. I mean, specifically act stupid or to say things. What has he said before? People have said that I need to do this, or they hate me. They hate the way so he kind of plays a victim in a way, but it's weird. It's not the same way that Camelot 331 plays a victim. But no, I think he would actually act stupid on purpose. Not saying that he doesn't have some stupid moments, but I think a lot of the time, no, I think he actually does act stupid on purpose. For what reasoning? I'm not sure. Maybe he thinks it gets him like notoriety or views or something like that. Yeah. He's a full-time YouTuber is what I'm saying. So views are his lifeblood. So yeah. Dan Smith. Cool. Boogerman. I thought that whenever I first played Boogerman. I played Boogerman years ago. I played it. I had that Sony handheld. What did I have? That phone? The Sony handheld that was the phone? What was it called? The PSP, not Go, but it was Ericsson, Sony PSP, something like that. And one of the first ROMs I downloaded, and it was just I was so tripped out. I was playing Donkey Kong Country. I was playing Boogerman. Boogerman was one of the first ones. And I just loved it. I was really into it. Like I was walking around and I was yelling, boogers, boogers, and yeah, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Plungers. It's a disgusting looking game, but disgusting in a good way. Boogers! Brian Starlord. Dang, Brian Starlord, you really. Was this your third one I clipped here? This is a good week for Brian Starlord. Laugh out loud, I might as well game on those gym mats. They would out under the climbing ropes from elementary school. The rock hard 1-inch thick mat looks just as cozy. Yeah, doesn't look that cozy. Like the elementary school mats. It looked like they took like a cheap ass school mat and then put it on a bed frame, If it, and this might shock some people, if it was between sleeping on a comfy looking mattress in Radical Reggie's room on the floor, I would much rather sleep on the floor than up higher on one of those terrible gaming beds. Is the idea, Brian Starlord, that the gaming bed is so uncomfortable that you have to stay up and play games? Imagine if that was your only bed. Ernesto Guava. Netflix anime is total trash. Laughing, crying emoji. Okay, just like with anything, there's a lot of trash anime out there. There's a lot of terrible anime, believe me. But then there's Cowboy Bebop. But then there's Trigun. There's a lot of great anime out there, okay? Now, I can't really tell you percentages. Frickin' Gundam Wing. And I'm just like mentioning anime from like the late 90s to early thousands. There's a lot of fantastic anime. But then there's a lot of trash anime. So you're correct in saying if you would have said a lot of anime is trash, or a lot of some Netflix anime is trash, then yes, there is some trash anime on Netflix. But there's also some really good anime on Netflix. And in the coming months, hopefully I will get into talking about some of the good series. Joke here, 4754, kind of sounds like Osmosis Jones. Speaking about the trash, Netflix anime trash, Cells at Work. Yeah. I thought it was original, and then I forgot about Osmosis Jones, which is really good movie with Bill Murray, Chris Rock? Yeah, Chris Rock. Yeah, I mean, I liked Osmosis Jones, and I can't believe I couldn't remember Osmosis Jones when I was watching Cells at Work. But no, that concept basically from that. And then there was a spin-off of Osmosis Jones, Ox and Drizzy, wasn't there, I believe? Hayden Buds. Do you come from a land down under, where women glow and men plunder? There's no response to that. I just kind of wanted to, I don't even know what that was. Do you come from a land down under? Charlie B. She makes good videos. I enjoy them. Learning about gaming history. Yeah, I checked out one or two from, the Letty Decade, and they're not bad. They really aren't, So it's not like she can make a claim that Radical Rick said her uploads are terrible. They're not, Now, when we look at her and her husband outside the videos, then we can make arguments about them as people, possibly, and how they actually carry themselves. We know damn sure they're not good at handling any criticism, But when it comes to the uploads, not bad uploads. It's just like you ask me, like, hey, what's up with them uploads? Typical like gaming type uploads. Like, to me, they're like a dime a dozen, but I don't think they're bad. So let's just be fair and objective and judge the uploads separate from the people, is what I'm saying. Rusty Shackelford. Simon Stevens, the man, the myth, the legend. Miss that guy. There's a lot of people through the years, specifically 2019, that I remember used to come by. And just, that's the way with anything, Some of these people are gone. like not on the planet anymore. Some of these people have died in car wrecks. I'm just like being honest here. And I think to myself, maybe how many moments did I get from somebody before they passed away? Ashley 2447, RPT 111. Let's see, Incendiary KG, freaking Donovan. Remember Donovan? There's a lot of people that no longer swing around here, but I remember them, and some of their comments are just etched in my memory.